Good morning, my friends. Welcome to Recovery with Patrick. Let's have a cup of coffee together and let's talk about a few things. Good coffee early in the morning. It's wonderful. So, I had a call the other night from a friend who talked about difficult meeting that he was at. It wasn't difficult because of the topic. It was difficult because him and a few of the guys he was with felt singled out on how they identified themselves. I'm not going to get into that because each meeting is their own meeting. But what I will tell you is if you go to a meeting and you're not happy with how they conduct it or themselves, there's a lot of other meetings, right? I always tell folks this: if you got thrown out of a bar, would you never go back to another one, right? There are tens and hundreds of thousands of really good people in really good meetings in this country, in this state. So don't let one bad experience tell you, I don't need to go back to this anymore. Because we learned a couple of lessons from COVID, right? One of the lessons we learned was that in isolation, even if you don't have this disease, we don't do well, right? Our species is a social species. We don't do well in isolation. The other thing COVID taught us was how devastating and deadly isolation can be on those of us with this disease. I worked at a nonprofit in the Northwest when COVID hit, and we had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of folks relapse and fall off. So find a meeting like it's a lifeline, because it is. Find a sponsor, find somebody who's grounded in the program, because that's what matters, right? We can always find differences, and our disease is always going to tell us, you don't need this shit. You can do this on your own. Maybe, but why take the chance? We know it works, right, my friends? We know it works. So don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. And let us know how we can help. Leave a comment in the comment section. There's my kitty. She hears me talking and she figures there's somebody interested here. So have the best day, my friends. Like and subscribe and let us know how we can help. And always, 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 this is an old man finger wagging. You be good to you, okay? Because it matters, it's important, and you're important. I'll see you soon, my friends.